All right, so 5.2 talks about sum and difference formulas. These are formulas you will have to memorize, but I'm going to show you a couple of tricks that I've kind of picked up that helps you memorize these formulas. There's 6 of them technically for plus and minus, sum and difference, but I'm going to write them all out, and then I'll give you what they call kind of the joint formula, and it'll be an expression for both situations, both the sum and the difference. So I'm just going to write them out. So cosine of A plus B can be expanded to be written as cosine of A, cosine of B, and minus sine A, sine B. And then cosine of A minus B can be written, expanded out as cosine of A, cosine of B, plus sine A, sine B. So my little way to remember the cosines is that the trig functions are together. So the sines go with the sines and the cosines go with the cosines, and then opposite sign, S-I-G-N. So when we're adding, we really subtract, and when we subtract, we really add. So trig functions together, I don't know why I wrote togethers, but trig functions together, and then opposite sign. Sine of A plus B, and then sine of A minus B. All right, I'm going to expand this out. So this is going to look like sine of A, cosine of B, plus sine of B, cosine A. So kind of nice, it's adding. And don't worry, because addition and multiplication are commutative. So as long as you have some combination of A's and B's and you do the opposite of what the one side has, you'll be fine. It does not have to be sine A, cosine B, then sine B, cosine A. It could go in the opposite direction because of how our properties work. But I'll give you the other one. And it's going to look just like this, just with a subtraction sign. So this is going to look sine of A, cosine of B, minus sine B, cosine A. So how I remember this is that the opposite trig functions. So we keep the opposite ones together, so we keep sine and cosines together, but we get to keep the same sign. And then lastly, tangent. Now we can get tangent and we can say sine over cosine. That's 100% correct. Not a big deal. Sometimes we'll do that because it's easier. But we do have tangent formulas as well. So this is going to look like this. We're going to say tangent of A plus tangent of B. So it looks, just expanding out the top, over 1 minus tangent A, tangent B. Okay, and then tangent of A minus B looks like tangent of A minus tangent of B. So same sign on the top of those fractions. And then 1 plus tangent A, tangent B on the bottom. Opposite signs on the bottom. But once again, you could do tangent by doing sine over cosine. That all still works the same. Secant, cosecant, all those rules still apply. So I'm just going to say same sign on top, and then opposite sign on bottom. All right, so those are your trig functions. There's 6 of them technically. I'm going to rewrite them in the next video so that you'll see them as only 3. It's up to you however way you're most comfortable with, but these are formulas you will have to know. So kind of get comfortable with them. We're going to practice a lot, so don't be overwhelmed by all of this. It's going to be okay.